Hey everybody, how you doing out there? It is Mr. Bookman, and I will be reading Hopscotch by Marie-Louise Gay. Please enjoy. Hopscotch. From my bedroom window, I see into the neighbor's garden where a small white dog is tied to the clothesline. His name is Jackson. All day long he runs back and forth, right to left, left to right. Sometimes he stops and looks up at me. Does he want to tell me something? I wave to him. But Jackson starts running again, right to left, left to right. I dream of helping Jackson escape from his prison. All I need is a long ladder and a mask. Then I will smuggle him up to my bedroom. He can sleep in my bed. He will play games and share stories and secrets. Jackson and I will become best friends. But one morning, the garden is empty. The rope is dangling in the wind. Jackson has disappeared as if by magic. How did he escape? Where did he go? What do y'all think happened to Jackson? Every day, I cross my fingers and wait for Jackson to come back. At night, I make a wish on every shooting star. I rub the magic stone I found in my yellow raincoat. Finally, I draw a magic hopscotch. I hop forward on one leg and hop backward with my eyes closed. I make a wish. Jackson, please come back. But he doesn't. I will wait for him forever. One day, my parents tell me that we're moving again. We move all the time, from house to house, from town to town. I don't want to go, I tell them. Jackson will never find me, but my father has found a new job again, so we pack up and leave. I stare out at the winding road. Maybe I will see Jackson running behind the car. Don't be sad, Oprah, says her mother. We are going on an adventure. I don't want an adventure, I say. I want Jackson. They arrive in the new town after dark, but we have no home to go to. My parents finally found a teeny crooked cabin, part of an old motel on the edge of town. From the window, I see a giant rabbit hopping in the moonlight. I think they all escaped from a magician's hat. Do giant rabbits have sharp teeth? I whisper. Don't worry, Ophelia, answered her mother. Rabbits only eat carrots or grass. I don't believe her. The giant rabbits look very hungry. At dawn, I hear witches crackling in the trees. Coo, coo, coo. I shake my dad awake. There are hundreds of witches outside, I shout in his ear. Those are just noisy crows, Ophelia, he mumbles, going back to sleep. I don't believe him. I know a witch crackle when I hear her one. The next day, I'm playing in the grass with my dinosaurs while the crow witches stare at me. If Jackson were here, I would protect him, but he isn't. I wish I could hop on a dinosaur and ride all the way home. Then it was my first day of school, and my mother and I walked from motel to the school in town. Do I have to go to school, I ask? You will love school, Ophelia, says her mother. You will learn how to read and write and count numbers, but I will learn to fly, I ask. Well, will I learn how to become invisible? Will I learn a magic spell that will make Jackson appear? Well, says her mother, you might not learn all that on the first day. Out of nowhere, in a swirl of leaves and fog, a huge orga appeared. He has an enormous orga laugh. Say hello to the crossing guard, Ophelia, says my mother. He will be here every day to help you cross the street. What? I will be devoted before I learn to fly. I grabbed my mother's hand and we ran past him. Hear ye, hear ye. We arrive at school without getting devoured. The classroom is like a jungle. Plants growing everywhere, birds sing, and the goldfish swim in circles. There are books and toys and drawings all over the place. Children run and twirl and laugh. I feel dizzy. I rub the magic stone in my pocket. I wish I were home. Not the cabin, my real home. Now, how many of you have had to move or stuff? Let me know with a thumbs up if you had to move. Suddenly, a tall fairy princess leans toward me. She talks to me in a soft singing voice, but I don't understand her. I think my ears are broken. The crow witches have cast a spell on me. I will find out what my mother hadn't told me. Everybody here speaks French except me. I will learn quickly, my mother says. She hugs me and disappears out the door as if by magic. All the children stare at me. I feel like a fish in a bowl. I can barely breathe. I run and hide. If I close my eyes, nobody could see me. I stay there for a long, long time. Suddenly I hear music and singing. I peek out from my hiding place. All the children are singing like colorful birds. I'm not a colorful bird at all. I sing like a crow. Coo, coo, coo. I turn back to my hiding place. But the fairy princess is in my way. She towers over me and waves her magic wand. She will turn me into a frog. The magic wand becomes a colored pencil. Then the fairy princess gives me a sheet of white paper and a rainbow of pencils. I do a drawing of my very best friend. At recess, I draw an extra long giant magic hopscotch. I hop back and forth with my eyes closed. Soon everyone is doing it. I make a wish. That night, I dream that Jackson scares all the crow witches away. Then I dream that Jackson sails away in a small red boat. He smiled and waved at me. I call out, "Avoo, Jackson!" We finally found a new home close to my school and far away from the giant rabbits and the crow witches. Every day I cross the street with the Orgy crossing guard. I often give him one of my lunch cookies in case he gets too hungry. Every day I learn new words in school and I can almost read and write. After that, I will learn to fly. Well, isn't that a cute story? See, I found a friend, a dog, but then the dog came up gone. And then, you know, her parents had to move and because of her dad getting a new job, and but it looks like she's enjoying where she's at. Now, how many of you enjoyed this story? And if you did, can you give it a thumbs up? Hit this thumbs up button. Can you do that? When you do that, it will bring people here to my channel so they can check me out. Also, if you're new and you came along this book reading, can you hit the subscribe button down below and subscribe to my channel and check out my book readings I got. I got plenty, so feel free to check them out. Also, hit that notification bell. Whenever I upload, you will be notified. But until my next book reading, they call me Mr. Bookman. And this book reading's over. Have a fantastic one, and take care, everybody. And thanks for watching.